Beth, this is really advanced, and it's tremendous work. It really is. The amount of work you've put in your leave behind is staggering. And I think it's not only the amount of work, it's the idea behind it and the concept. Everything is just rock solid. And I love your presentation. I really do. This is good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Okay. I think I said to you in a different private forum, excuse me, it might have been grading, but I think I had mentioned that if I were to get this, and I just want to say this right here in this public forum so that your classmates can hear. If I were to get this as a leave behind after interviewing an intern or a entry level designer, I would call them back. I would. I would. I'd call them back because it's just so unique and there's just so much work and thought into it. It's tremendous. All right. Now, that brings me to my next point, Beth, and that's your presentation. So you've got I don't know, a bunch of PDFs here, and then your main image isn't tied in with your PDFs. So I'm kind of stuck looking here, looking there, and I've got them open, but without a multi-page PDF, we can't scroll through and pick things and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've got to go from here back to here. So I would highly, highly recommend that you don't ever give anyone multiple PDFs to open, especially in a presentation. It's so easy to compile your PDF files into one multi-page PDF. You can do it right through Illustrator. I'm sorry, through InDesign. It's really easy. Multi-page document in InDesign. Place your items in there, and then save that out or export that out as a PDF. Really, really important stuff. So anyway, so I've got this stuff open, and now again, out of context like this, it's really difficult. Like for instance, this piece right here, this hello piece. Okay, I see it there, but in this piece right here, what I would do is I would show that. I show both the front and the back of that. I'd show the front and the back of that. Okay, you can, I mean, this is great. The way that you have these stacked up, the shot is great. The backdrop, that paper, brown paper backdrop is tremendous. And it's not folded. It's not creased. I mean, it's great. That's a great job. You do have some craft issues. There's a couple issues right here on your label. Looks like the glue. You can fix those right in Photoshop. And then I was mentioning something about having the string come out the end of the can because that's how they used to make those. I actually I can remember. I can remember these things. We used to play with these when we were little kids. But yeah, it would be the string, and the string would come through a hole right in the end of the can. So, anyways, I mean, it's not that it's that important. I'm kind of just picking on small details here. Plus, you know, right here you see this crease right here, that shadow. Photoshop that shadow right out of there, where that card is bending right there. Okay, to your individual pieces, yes. Lose the drop shadow. Why? You don't need it. You don't have it anywhere else other than in these little hello areas, and it's certainly not making. I mean, it's separating from the page, but you don't need it. The idea is thought bubble hello. That's the concept. You don't need to separate it from the page. It's an extra step. Another graphic designer would look at this and go, don't need that drop shadow. So I would suggest removing that. This is cool. That is so cool right there. Awesome ideas. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then this, I just would love to see the front side of this. So you have that and that, maybe one going that way, but so that you can see that they're the front and the back. Magnet, envelope, looking great. Letterhead's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Business card, that's good. That's fantastic. I've got nothing to say other than the presentation. This is top-notch work, Beth. Just top-notch work.